He stuffed a towel into the exhaust pipe, then started the engine and floored the gas pedal. Thick smoke quickly flooded the car, and the man's consciousness began to blur. He had orchestrated this scene of accidental poisoning solely so his wife and daughter could collect the insurance money. In his dazed state, he heard a tapping sound on the car window. Struggling, he got out, stunned to find his high school friend standing there, someone he hadn't seen in years. What shocked him even more was that his friend seemed much younger. Mo Fei looked around and realized his own beat-up car looked brand new. His reflection in the rearview mirror showed his 18-year-old face. He instinctively touched his crippled leg, the one that had tormented him for 20 years, and found it completely healed. Before he could make sense of it, the incredibly familiar sound of the school bell rang out. He instantly understood. He had gone back 20 years in time. Walking through campus, classmates greeted him warmly. At this moment, young Mo was the school's most dazzling star player, the state's top quarterback. He was exceptionally talented, with a limitless future. And by his side was the school's most popular girl, his girlfriend. When he stepped onto the familiar football field, he learned from the coach that the crucial game, the one that had ended his career back then, was scheduled for this very weekend. Mo Fei's heart pounded. The chance to change his fate was right in front of him. Despite 2 decades without training, his skills long gone rusty, he eagerly picked up a football. However, during a simple catch, he was brutally tackled by an opposing player. The intense, dull pain in his chest brought him stark clarity. This was not a dream. Brushing aside his confusion, he quickly adjusted his state. Drawing on decades of accumulated tactical insight and game-watching experience, his exceptional on-field command fully unleashed the incredible potential of his young body. Under his leadership, the team's coordination flowed like poetry, and they soon won the training session. The game ended, teammates were exhausted, gasping for breath. Mo Fei, however, buzzing with energy, held everyone back. For 20 years since his leg injury, he had never again felt the adrenaline rush of running and colliding on the field. Now reborn, this long-lost arena had his blood pumping, and he was utterly intoxicated by it. He approached the coach, begging for another game. But the coach, seeing his abnormally excited, almost manic state, frowned. His eyes filled with suspicion and displeasure. He coldly said, "Tell him to stop messing around. The most important game is almost here." The coach turned and walked away. Mo Fei, however, lingered on the grass that had reignited his passion. Outside the stadium fence, a familiar figure flashed by. It was his future wife. Right now, she was just an unnoticed flute player in the school band. Awkward and shy, Mo Fei hurriedly chased after her to say hello. Suddenly approached by the school's biggest star, she became incredibly nervous, stammered a few words, then shyly ran off. After all, the whole school knew Mo had a popular girlfriend. On the way home from school, his popular girlfriend leaned against him as usual, painting their bright future. "You'll be the dazzling star player. I'll be the top sideline reporter." But Mo Fei knew perfectly well the woman before him was infatuated only with his halo and his smooth path ahead. Once he fell from grace, she wouldn't hesitate to walk away. So, when the popular girl flirtatiously invited him to her house to study, he remained unusually clear-headed and refused the obvious hint. Right now, the mother who tirelessly worked for the family was still alive. Mo Fei rushed home, and the moment he saw her, he tightly embraced the familiar, warm figure.
Alright, come on, you're gonna make me late. Let's go.
Even as dusk approached, it couldn't stop his mom from heading to the factory for overtime.